I know that I'm going to mess up most, if not all, of the names of these eyeshadows, and I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. Hi everyone, it's Ziya and welcome back to my channel. Today, my face is not done. I have my foundation and concealer on and some lipstick, but I do not have any eyeshadow or mascara or falsies or contour, no bronzer, nothing like that. No blush, no highlight, because I have finally got my hands on the Kat Von D Shade and Light palettes. This was actually a gift. I did not buy these myself. Well, my fiance bought them for me. It's not like Kat Von D was like, hey, Ziya, somebody that nobody knows about, you should totally try out my stuff and do a review on it. No, it wasn't her. It was just my fiance got it for me. So, I'm very happy about that. I've been wanting these for so long. I know that it's been forever since these have been out, and everybody has done their swatches and their reviews and everything on these palettes, but I have not. So, I'm going to do some swatches, and then I am going to try out the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette, because I've been wanting this more than I've been wanting this, and I'm actually going to be doing a video on draping as soon as I finish my eyeshadow here. So I can't be contouring when I'm draping. That wouldn't make much sense. So this will just have swatches and not an actual face review, but you'll get the idea. So now I'm going to swatch the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I take it out of the box. The box itself is just gorgeous. I have yet to take it out of their boxes, so I'm really excited for it. Oh, look at the box! Look, it has little stars on the inside. I did not know that. I didn't know that. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So excited. It's so beautiful. Look at it. I don't want to ruin it with my fingers, but I'm going to. Starting from this side. Lucid, Lyric, Levitation, Sombra, Shadow Play, and Subconscious. These look so nice that I'm going to regret dipping my fingers into them, but I'm going to do it anyway. And here are the different shades from the contour palette. Levitation, Lyric, Lucid, Subconscious, Shadow Play. I keep seeing this from far away and I'm blind, so I keep thinking it says Shadow Pig, and I'm like, why would you name a color Shadow Pig? That doesn't even make any sense. Shadow Play and Sombra. These are all really nice. I really like these. I think they're really, this is such a weird way. I'm on a rolling chair, which is really helpful. Definitely for my skin tone, I could probably use most of these colors, and especially the contour colors. I tend to use different contour shades on different parts of my face. Like, I'll use the deepest shade under my chin to try to, camouflage some stuff. It doesn't always work, but I do try. All of these different shades are really nice and buttery for the most part. The only one that has given me any type of issue has been Lucid, which is the orangish shade. That one always has some clumpiness to it. That one does give me some issues so far, but they all feel like they'll blend out really well. But so far I'm really happy with it. I can't wait to start using that contour palette. I still have quite a bit of my Lorac Pro contour palette left, so I think I'm going to try to use that more before I move on to this one, because then I have two open contour palettes and then it's just like, what are you doing with your life? You're just opening way too many things. Now I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to put them on my eyeballs, and I'm so excited! I am so excited about this. Like, there's the one color that I've been wanting for so long, and I always gravitate towards palettes that have a nice rusty color in it. I love it, and I wear that color all year round, and I think it looks pretty cool with my skin tone. So that's what this one has. It has this really cool rusty color right here called Lucius. And as a Harry Potter fan, I really like that name. I really like how this is laid out, because you have three different quads here. You have the neutral quad, the cool quad, and the warm quad. I don't see myself using the cool one as much, but definitely the neutral and warm quads are going to be so fun to use for me. Starting from this side, whatever it is, I will figure that out later. It's my left. This is my left hand. I'm starting from the left side. What side are you looking at? Left? Right. I don't know. These backwards thingies really confuse me. I hope this is in focus. I have so much trouble keeping my videos in focus. I don't know. I think it's my camera. My camera is having such a hard time, or my face just doesn't look like a human face. I know that I'm going to mess up most, if not all, of the names of these eyeshadows, and I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. So, starting from my left, we have Lattice, Lazarus, Indwin, Samal, Smail, what is it? Solus, Lucius, Salios, Shax, Liberatus, Succubus, Citri, and Latinus. I don't know how to say any of these words. I know how to say Lucius and Succubus. That's it. But now let's get into the swatching, and then I'm going to do a demo on my eyeballs. So I have all the colors here on my arm, and I went by quad. So it'll be top of the quad, then the 3 colors in it, top of the quad, the 3 colors in it, and then the top of the quad and 3 colors in it. That's just the way I decided to do things. So hopefully that makes sense. Lattice, Smile, Solus, Lucius. That's the warm toned quad. And then this one is Lazarus, Salius, Shax, and Liberatus. That's the cool toned quad. And for the final quad, which is the neutral quad, we have Indwin, Succubus, Citri, and Latinus. I don't know if I'm saying Citri right. Is it Citri? That's just going to be a question that I'm not going to have answered today. My hair looks so shiny today. Like, it looks shiny and it looks nice, but it feels terrible. Like, this, it feels really dry. They give like the little paper thing with the palette, and I don't know if people actually use this or not. And it says to use each quad as its own eye look, but I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is start with this color right up here, which is called Inwin. I'm going to start off with Inwin. I'm just going to put that all over my lid. Do you want to be pulled in closer? Should I pull you in closer so that you can see what I'm doing? Yeah, I should probably do that. Okay, now that you're up close and personal with my face, this shouldn't be an issue to see what I'm doing. I'm actually not going to use any eyeshadow primers today because I want to give like a good real representation of how each of these work. But I think most of us would probably just use an eyeshadow primer anyway, right? So I'm just going to take Inwin and put it all over my lid. So far I really like it. You can definitely tell that there's eyeshadow here and not eyeshadow here because they look completely different. It blends out really well, and I do get a little bit of fallout though, which is a shame. It's not like super creamy, it is a little powdery, so you are going to get some fallout. I'm going to take the shade Latinus and put that into my crease. One tip for eyeshadow is don't take too much when you first put it on. Like, work in layers so that you don't all of a sudden have way too much on there. You can always add eyeshadow, but you can't take it away. Now I'm going to take the color Smile, I think that's what it's called, and I'm going to apply that onto my lid as well, and also buff it into my crease. Just brings a little bit of light back in. And I'm also going to take the color Succubus and put that into my inner corner. I feel like that is way too light for my skin, so I'm just going to go back in with Smile, and I'm going to pack that into my inner corner. Now, if you guys haven't guessed, I'm going to use the color Lucius, which is what I've been waiting to try for the longest time. And I'm going to apply that, I think, right in the center. We'll see. Just gonna start off putting it right in the center. And look at that! I love that. Then I'm just gonna put it all over the lid. All the other work that I did was for nothing because I ended up putting this all over the place anyway. But I'm not gonna take it too far into the corner of my eye because then that would just like close everything off way too much. I'm just going to repeat this step over and over again until I get the amount of intensity that I want from this color. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Smile again. I think I've been saying that word differently every time I say it. And I'm going to pop that into the inner corners again and blend it together with Lucius. And I'm going to take Latinus again, just to apply it into my crease one more time because it did kind of get covered up. And I just want to deepen up my crease. Now I'm going to take the color Citree. I don't know how to say that. I probably should have done some research on how to pronounce all these names, but I did not. I'm applying that just to the outer corner of my eyes to give it a little bit more depth. Now I'm going to take Smile again, which is this color right here, and I'm going to add that to my brow bone. And I'm going to take the same fluffy brush that I was using before when I was doing all my eyeshadow colors and just blend that together. I haven't actually put anything on my lower lash line, but it kind of just fell and ended up there, which kind of works. As you can see, there was a whole lot of fallout, especially from the darker colors, which really sucks. So if you decide to use this eyeshadow palette, I would definitely consider doing your eyeshadow first before your foundation. What I usually do is I bake my under eyes, and I'll usually have that on while I'm doing my eyeshadow. So when I dust away the baking powder, that also goes away as well. And today, instead of adding a wing with regular eyeliner, I'm going to try to do it with the black shade from the palette, which is called Shacks. But I'm just going to add some to my lash line, very lightly and carefully. This black is actually really good. Very often with black eyeshadows, you'll get it so it kind of looks like a dark gray, but this is actually coming off really black, especially with the little angled brush that I'm using. So now that I have a line made from one end to the other, I'm going to try to wing it out with the eyeshadow. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll see. Yeah, that's not half bad. I'm actually really happy with it. I'm going to stop there with the eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply some eyeliner and tightline my upper lid. Now I'm going to apply some false lashes and do my other eye and apply false lashes to that, and I will see you in a few minutes. Okay, my eyeshadow is completely done. I have my lashes on and everything's all finished except for my contour because I'm not doing that today. But I love this palette so much. The eyeshadow palette is where it is. Where is it? Right here. And it's upside down. The eyeshadow palette is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I love it so much. It does have fallout, which is sort of a minor inconvenience for me since I usually have my baking powder on anyway when I'm doing my eyeshadow. So I don't think it's really that much of a big deal. There wasn't a whole lot of fallout. You know, like sometimes when you're blending, you'll like get some of that flyaway fallout that decides to land on the side of your nose. I get that. I did not have that with this, which makes me very happy. I really love it. So if you're like me and you're like super behind on everything, then I would totally consider buying this. This was $54. I would definitely buy the eyeshadow palette over the contour palette. The contour palette is absolutely beautiful, but you really don't need contour palettes. You could just get a shade of powder foundation or concealer that's darker than your skin tone and you'll have contour that way. The eyeshadow palette is much more worth it to me than the contour palette, but they're both really great, and if this is something that you're into, then yeah, definitely buy these. Thank you guys for watching. I am going to do my draping video, which I am really excited to do. You basically just use blushes to contour, and it's a really neat idea, and it has been around for a long time, but I'm going to get into that in the other video anyway. So if you're interested in seeing that, it should be up really soon, and to keep up with it, you should totally subscribe down below. Leave me your comments down below on how much you like this palette, or if you've tried it like a year and a half ago and I'm just like really behind. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! So I'm going to start using the kit. So I'm going to start with the... So now I'm going to swatch the Kat Von D Shade and Light. So now I'm going to swatch...